Hello everyone and welcome back to Daggerfall. Last time we received a mission from the Queen of Daggerfall. Let's see if it's on our log. Abkai, the Queen of Daggerfall, has asked me to check on the condition of her grandmother-in-law, Nulfaga. I am to go to Nulfaga's castle, Shadungeon of Rothgaria, and talk to her to see if she is well. I have 140 days left to report her condition to Abki and get my reward. Right. And here we are. Let's leave the tavern. Here we are over in Menevia. And we need to make our way to... Isn't Shadungeon like over this way? It's over here. But that's all the way over there, right? So I thought we'd do a couple quests on the way. Orsinium doesn't have towns, does it? Yes, it does. Ray Try. So yeah, I thought we'd do a couple quests on the way. Let's check the map here. Looks like the Mages Guild is going to be down this way. There's a Fighters Guild on the way. Let's check our equipment. Doing well on equipment at least. Let's take off our fancy cloak and put on our casual one. Seeing as we're not meeting with any royalty today. Alright. Let's see. Oh, wrong way. Want to go south. There's the Fighters Guild. Not really much reason, let me get on my horse, to join the Fighters Guild. For me, at least. I don't think it's something I necessarily want to do. Because, you know, I'm more focused on magical pursuits. Here we are. Hello, Khajiit. Alright, here we are making our ways to the Mages Guild. Gotta duck in and out of these dense houses. And there it is. Man, they really ran out of real estate here. The magnificent Mages Guild is just behind a couple houses. Look, you literally have cows on the other side of the road that are pooing constantly. Alright, well. Doesn't really matter to me that much if Menevia is a little poor. I'm here to rank up in the guild. Hello, sir. I heard you're the Mages Guild here, and I assume you might have some quests. One of our more brilliant students is absolutely mad for something called Giant's Blood, which we haven't had much call for before. Would you, if it's not too much of a bother, scurry on over to this particular locale and grab some for us? Giant's Blood, huh? Well, let's hope this dungeon isn't going to be too big. Sure, why not? An excellent attitude, Fibel. You are looking for Giant's Blood, which can be found in the community of Elyzona. You have 7 days to bring it back. Well, in that case, let's put an anchor here. There's training here. This guy's just, I can't access the library. There's spell making. Oh, this is one of those magic crafters. enchanters. Well, we can't use his services quite yet. You've got basic spells. Identify. You also make spells. Ooh, Daedra Summoner. Is aura farming. And this guy's a teleporter. Yeah, teleportation. It's a rather high level service in the guild. Or so I'm told. Well, let's see. We're looking for the community of, what was it, Elyzona? I'm sure it can't be that far. Sure, let's go there. Let's go by, let's camp at inns, but go cautiously. Or we'll camp out, but we'll go cautiously. Because it's such a short journey. I just want to get this through with pretty quick. A horse neighs in the distance. A sign warns, trespassers beware. Just looks like the middle of nowhere to me. Alright. Let's make a save. Dungeon save. Oh, I forgot to suit up. Here we go. Okay. Oh, it looks like there's only two cells on this dungeon, so it's not that bad. I noticed that. Okay, so, yeah, the little mini map up here. Each of these chunks is like there's 4 quadrants, but I've noticed that the edge ones seem to only have like one location, like only like 1 or 2 quadrants on the map itself, and the rest is just nothing. So it's only really like two chunks and then a couple of quadrants around. So this is a pretty small dungeon. Shouldn't be too hard. And it's a human dungeon. Some barbarians. Ooh. That's a shame that it's enchanted, but yeah, I'll take that. Some gold pieces, an elven longsword, silver warhammer, and we'll take this helm because it's a plate helm. Helmets are strange in this game. For some reason, helmets will always have like a set amount of sprites they can be. Oops. And that sprite is not always like the correct color. So you'll have like a golden helmet like this, but it might have the stats of, I think this is like steel, isn't it? No, it's iron. It'll have the stats of like iron, or it could even have the stats of Daedric, but still look like that. Just a little quirk of the game. Alright, well that's the first dead end there. Let's go this way. We have to spam this spell quite a lot now, but it won't be long until we'll be able to last a lot longer without having to rest and regain our spell points. And then we can start getting into other spells, like damaging spells and whatnot. Iron dye katana, some steel stuff, I'll take that. These guys are easy. Ooh, iron. Perfect. And it's the nice iron, which is flat like that. Alright. Let's remove the goods. Alright. That's a better cuirass. Because it blends in better, doesn't it? Some steel bows, but we're carrying too much. That's alright. We gotta go back to the front anyways. Just gotta run back here. Alright. You take my 7,500 gold. Alright. Let's go back this way. Wait, let's take a rest actually. Alright, there we go. Let's come back this way and grab more loot. Give me all of that, because now I have space to actually carry it. Some sort of donkey is dead here. Should have been with Shrek. Some trough. Alright. No hidden doors, so let's continue. Alright. Another barbarian. A dwarven mace. That'll sell nice. A warrior this time, huh? We didn't have much. $330 gold. All right. Now what we're looking for is, because we got our iron gauntlets, we need an iron cuirass of this shape, and iron greaves. I prefer iron because it's more of a muted color, and, you know, we're role-playing, that helps with stealth. Really, if I were role-playing, as a thief or something, I wouldn't wear leather either, because leather is a stiff material that would make a lot of noise. And I guess so would iron and like plate armor, but you know. Okay, let's see. There's a rat. Take down the sewer denizen. Okay, this is getting a lot more complicated real quick. Let's stick to the left. Successful backstab, nice. I don't remember if I've said this yet, but sneak attacks aren't a thing. It's all dependent on your backstabbing skill, which itself is a dice roll that you can only do when you stab someone from behind. Ooh, iron greaves. Perfect. Let's readjust. Okay. And some pauldron. Getting real lucky with my iron drops, and another potion of invisibility. That's funny. Getting potions of invisibility when I play as the character that spams invisibility spells. Alright, there you go. An enchanted bow. Steel dye katana. Iron boots. Alright. Let's continue around the corner. Take you down. Can't carry much more, so let's just check in here. Nothing. Get that. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Let's get rid of all of this. And let's try and get that, and then we'll grab as much as we can of the little stuff. And now we can't carry anymore. Alright, let's do a save and rest. And yeah, look, we're improving 60% of the way to the next level. And the fun thing about this game is you don't have to worry about being in combat or anything like that for your spells to give you XP. So running back and forth like this, just spamming invisibility all the time will level our illusion very fast. And, you know, the illusion skill in this game isn't very robust. There's only like, well, there's essentially 2 spells. There's the ability to summon a candle that floats in front of you. It's the light spell. And then there's the spell that you cast and it makes you invisible in some way. And like I think I said this already, but there's like 4 effects for that, but really they're all the same thing. They just have different activation methods. Oh. Didn't expect you. Alright. Really, they just have different activation methods, and invisibility is the best one. True invisibility is the best one. The difference between normal invisibility and true invisibility is true invisibility doesn't turn off when you interact with an enemy. And I think the potion is normal invisibility, not true invisibility. Let's see. I guess we'll go south this time. Rat. Alright. Getting a lot of loot. What's this? Elven Greaves? Yeah, I would use that for like min-maxing purposes, but like I said, that'll stand out too much. Some steel, silver saber, that's nice. We have a silver daikatana though, so we're good. On weapons, it's really all we need. Warrior died this way. Must have been on a different floor. Because I'm playing in Unity, there's special mechanics that are added on top of, like it adds mechanics to the game, such as enemy infighting. Now well, in the original game, there were things like enemy factions and stuff. And in fact, you can get enchanted items that improve your reputation with certain factions. So like those enemies have a higher chance of pacifying when you see them by using your language skill and stuff like that. But in Unity, they made it so that way enemy factions that are like have negative reputation with each other will actually fight when they spawn in the dungeon. And I think that's really cool. It adds emergency to the gameplay. You know, like, it makes it so that way every enemy isn't after you necessarily. You could use them to your advantage. Say you come across a room of rats and there's an enemy you can't fight quite yet, but the rats can fight them. And then you draw the enemy to those rats and, you know, fun stuff like that. Alright, we went this way already. Let's grab the rest of this. And check what's right here. It's a way down. Can I rest? Alright. Let's see if we get a level up. Not quite. Let's see. Because illusion isn't the highest minor skill yet. Well, it's looking like Longblade's gonna get to 100 first. I don't quite know though. I guess we'll see. Alright, you got some armor, low level loot. Okay, we went back into this cell, so now we're on like a different level than before. No, wait, this is the entrance right here. Okay. Well, that's easy. I haven't really been paying attention yet if the blood has been on the floor or not. I've just kind of been fighting. How much time do we have left? 5 days? Plenty of time. Let's go up. Kill this girl. A war axe, nice. What's that? An elven bow, nice. And then there's nothing. No hidden door. Alright. Oh, a lock. Let's employ some of our expert lock picking. See, first try. Ooh. Looks like somebody's organs got harvested here. There is a solid market for data hearts. Steel. Alright then, let's run back to the entrance. Here we go. And here you go, wagon. 384. Let's explore this way now. Okay. It's nice and easy scrubs. No hidden doors, right? Nope. We already checked there. Alright. Let's rest. Okay. Let's go this way. We haven't gone this way yet, so here we go. Warrior, down you go. Warrior 2, down you go. Oh, that was a rogue. There's an Iron Cuirass. It doesn't go quite as well as my Steel Cuirass, so we're wearing the steel for now. So we want the iron. Another silver daikatana, so we gotta back up. It's good to see. And we looped back in on ourselves. Did you have something? Yep. Well, I can't carry it. Alright. Now to get back to where we were. And then here. Alright, Iron Cuirass and then Silver Daikatana. put those together. Yeah, and then gold. 252. No ingredients right now, but that's fine. Okay, so if we go down this way, we have some more pacified warrior, it says. Are you in here? Oh yeah, you're probably fine then. Let me let it wear out. What's up, bro? He's quite chill. Fortunately, you need to trust people carefully. No survivors among the scum. Let's continue this way. You feel somewhat bad. You've been poisoned. I don't know what I've been poisoned with, though. Let's do a save and then rest for a while. Okay, that was just a poor poison. Poisons can be very bad in this game. Sometimes you'll get something like the plague, which will literally just end your life in like 5 seconds. And then you'll get something like a mild food sickness, where you have to call in sick for work and you have to work from home and it sucks. And then some of them you just like absolutely nothing happens at all. It's cured before you even detect it. You know, it's always when you haven't saved for a while, or you know, you just saved over your main save, so now you're stuck with it. That's when you get a poison that kills you. So the philosophy is to always keep up a backup save, something to fall back on, something nice. Let's throw away that short bow. It didn't show up in the use list. The diamond did, but I don't want to use it quite yet. Let's regain our spell points. Ooh. Getting pretty close to the next level. That's exciting. Let's see. Yeah, we haven't explored that way yet. So here we go. Let's see, you had some stuff on you, right? Yeah. Whoa. There it is. This looks like the Giant's Blood Alabin Kingwing wanted. Indeed it does, but we're not done here yet. We got more baddies to slay. And get a resist poison potion, which is entirely useless. Let's grab all that. A shirt, I'll leave that. Sup, dude? Chain gauntlets. Okay, no hidden doors, right? Let's go back. And yeah, we're pretty much done here then. And I am lucky that I saw that, because that was a tough one to see. A lot of the times the ingredients you're looking for, they'll just be on the ground somewhere, and if it's a blood item, you better hope that it's not on a dead body that you killed. Like that one was. I just managed to see it. Well, there's that right there. I think we're good to just teleport out. Boom. Of course, it's early in the morning, so let's loiter. 9 hours. Backstabbing improved. I suppose this will do. Couldn't you have brought a fresher sample? The quality of guild members just isn't what it used to be. Well, here's your finder's fee, Fabel. Nice, 175 gold. That's definitely worth it. Where's my gold? 10,000? Well, I got 10,000 gold, so that's nice. It's, oops. Remove that. Get rid of my armor. Put on my boots. Alright. Hello there. Congratulations, Journeyman Fabel. The Council and Archmagister voted to award you with a new rake just today. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Identify. Would you mind identifying this toxic clouds? Let's go check what toxic cloud does. Okay, toxic cloud. Damages health 1 to 25 points, plus 1 to 5 per level. It's not really that good. Yeah, it's something I'll just have to sell. Oops. Alright then. Let's go out to the town. Check for a good shop. The game really seems to love this song. And I mean, same, honestly, I love this song too. Metalsmith. It's off-brand of Aerosmith. Adequate construction. Let's see what you got. Okay. Nothing I really want. You may notice that, you know, there's 2 sets of armors. They're just armor, and then there's the golden trim one. But you may notice that I have gauntlets with a golden trim, and you know, I'm going for the understated gold, or the understated armor, and so you'd think I wouldn't want that sort of gold trim. Unfortunately, in this game, there's no gauntlets without the golden trim. Every single gauntlet has the golden trim in this game. I don't know why that's the case. They could have very easily just added another variation, but you know, that's just how it is. And of course, I looked online for if there was any mods to fix that, but all I found was a really old forum post about a guy who I think he said he was gonna make it, but you know, that was years ago, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. So, and I'm sure this is probably fixed for everyone because they use mods that add armors to it. But I was looking for a vanilla mod, you know, but it doesn't exist. So you're a sturdy shop. I'll go ahead and sell to you while I'm here. All these weapons. Except for the silver dye katana, I'll need a copy of that. Enough of this endless dickering. You are obviously in great need. Normally I would pay far less, but for you I will offer 5,760 gold. Thank you very much, sir. Now we need an armor shop that's lower than adequate. I'm not very good at modding things. I don't know where to start, honestly, so I'm probably not going to end up modding that into the game. Alright, all this iron. But it's all skillfully crafted, and it's all trimmed with gold, and I just don't want that. I guess we'll go, you know, the spiral. So let's go this way. And that's a used equipment, so it's pawn store. Oh, but it's an incense shop. That's real annoying. And for some reason, there's items like lanterns in like in the game, but I don't think they're ever really used. I assume there's something you're supposed to buy and then enchant to use with like this screen, like the diamond earlier. That way you don't have to actually wear it, you just have it in your inventory. I don't know, maybe you get a lantern and you put light spell on it. Same with a parchment. I mean, that's kind of there for you to buy and then enchant. Except there's not scrolls or anything like that, so you can use any item for that. And I don't know if paper has a very high enchanting capacity. It's a hawk shop, so it's a pawn shop. There's a skillfully crafted one. The bell as well. It's an enchanted katana. See, that would cost 600. Something cool about enchanted items in this game, though. When you buy an enchanted item, it's not... Enchanted items don't cost a lot because they're enchanted. In fact, if you get like a Daedric item and then you enchant it, or if you get an enchanted Daedric item, it will cost the same as an iron enchanted item with the same enchant. So if you can find somewhere where they sell like a Daedric item with a really cheap enchantment, then you can get a really cheap enchanted Daedric item, and then just never use the enchantment, and boom, real cheap, and you know, totally not a scam or anything like that. Precious stones. Another incense shop. Well, if you have diamonds, I might buy them. No, all you have is rubies, my goodness. I went the wrong way, that's why. I was like, why is there not a shop here? There you are, another jewelry shop. Something cheaper, please. Adequate. It'd be great to have my diamond here. No, it doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, let's go south. Horse jump. Another jewelry shop. Fighters Guild, of course. This is an alchemy shop. They're the only place you can sell your ingredients. They're not really alchemy shops. The better thing to call them would be like an apothecary, because they don't sell potions. They only sell the ingredients. Okay, let's see your arms. Incense. Well, you got a lot of items. Not a good place to shop, though. There's a metalsmith over here. Another adequate. Alright, I guess we'll just sell here. Alright, more Danak Master Ford. Have I got the deal for you? You see, you get almost 400 kilograms of armor, and I get all of your life savings. And you know it's bad when I haven't even like come close to finishing after that ridiculous statement, unloading my cart. Here you go, 10,000 gold. Thank you very much. Alright, we're rich. Let's see, I guess we have all the gold on us. Let's see. Oh, we got an exact amount of gold. Let's go to the bank. Is it here? No? Okay, well the bank was all the way to the top. So let's go there. I can't believe that the Mages Guild made me go to a community college and just absolutely obliterate it, by the way. I mean, fair, but also... like, I understand community college sucks, but also, like, that's the only affordable place there is. Alright, here we are. Hello there, Manevian banker. Okay, let's see. Alright, so this is the banking screen. And you can get a bank account in every single one of the regions. Right here it says gold pieces in your account. So I have 0 gold pieces in my Manevian bank account. And you can get loans, which you can absolutely abuse loans and get a crap ton of money, but we're not going to do that. And so we can deposit into our account, so let's go ahead and do that. And down here we'll deposit 26, just all of it. And now we have that much gold in our account. Unfortunately, you don't have credit cards in Daggerfall, so we have to get out checks. So yeah, letter of credit. So we want to withdraw, but you can't withdraw an exact amount because they always have like a 1% withdrawal charge. So let's see. We should be able to get 26,037 gold pieces into our letter of credit. And that left us over with 3 because it's not exact. But yeah. And then we'll just withdraw the 3 gold because I don't really want to. Well, let me deposit the 3 gold, and if you check in the inventory, you can see all your accounts. But I don't really want to. I don't really want to have to clutter that up. See? And then the second thing you can do is you can buy a house, which they cost a lot in this game. But it's fun, you know, fun end game thing to do. And if you're at a port city, you can buy a ship. Ships are a lot more convenient because they come with extra benefits when you have a ship. Like when you travel, let's say I want to go here. If it's over the sea, then I can choose ship and it won't cost me extra because I have my own ship. And not only that, but you've seen me pull up the transportation screen where you can choose to walk on foot, on horse, or your horse with the cart, which is slower than just the horse. Of course, you can pull the horse without the cart, you know? But then also the ship, which will transport you to a cell of the ship with just water surrounding it. And you can do that from anywhere on the game, and it's kind of funny. So like if you're in a fight or something, of course in the overground, you can't change transportation in the dungeon. But if you're in a fight or if you're getting chased to by guards, then you can quickly just press your transportation key and then click your ship and you'll be transported. And then you can, you know, heal yourself up, you know, rest, because it works just like if you owned a house or if you owned a hotel room, an inn room. And yeah, so, and that also counts as player storage, because you can just drop it on the floor. So yeah, we're done in Manevia though. Because look, we've got, where is it? Affiliations, here we go. We're a journeyman in the Mages Guild, so we've got some progress. That's the second level, second rank. Let's go ahead and let's run up to the Rothg area. Let's see what cities are around, some towns. There's the city of Oxhope. We're looking for somewhere near Shedungent, which is over here. So Shedungent is over there. How much more time do we have? 137. I'm thinking we make a little adventure out of it. So we're here in where are we? We're here in Manevia. And so let's go up through here. Let's start at Mershire. And we'll cautiously go. It's okay to spend some time. We don't want to spend too much at inns, you know? I think we can't even do that because we have, I think it has to be gold. Where's my letter of credit? Yeah, okay, so literally because I put everything into the letter of credit, I can't use it for transportation because it only accepts actual gold. Because letter of credits only work in stores. That's kind of funny. Let's go ahead and go over here. Oh wait, camp out. Here we are in Mershire. And they've got the different walls. Because we're in Rothgaria now, which is really cold. Any person from Apothecaries of Zen will be persecuted to the full extent of the law. Carolina Woodsley. I guess that's the lord of this place. Or the lady. This is a nice and well, it's a small area. They don't even have a Mage's Guild, do they? Oh wait, it's right there. Alright, well here's a bookshop. And yeah, everyone here, they've got some different clothing. It's a different culture, because we're in a different place. I mean, look at her, she's got like the... You know when dogs need like the cone on their head? That's what she's got. That's weird. What's this? Just a pile of stones. Hello? Where is... guilds? Where's the Mage's Guild? Okay. How do you do, Gwyneira Wixley? Gwyneira Wixley. How do you do, Gwyneira Wixley? I need to find the Mage's Guild. I don't have the first clue. I'm afraid. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay then. Yeah, let's go ahead and hop on our horse. And I know where it is because I can tell from the map. But yeah, what's that blue spot right there? I wonder if it's like if there's actually something there. Or if that's just like a weird thing with the skybox. Well, here we are on our way. Now look at this Mage's Guild. It's so much more impressive. It reminds me of the one in Gothway Garden. But it's not open yet because it's too early. So let's just crouch down here and loiter for a while. There's it again. I guess it's the skybox mod. It's being weird. Holy cow. There's some interesting armor. I mean, tights there. Okay. Whoa, this is different. I haven't actually been in Rothgaria myself. Like, not Fabel, I haven't. So this is new. Some different flooring and everything. Look, they got the Mad God statues here. Hello there. Roddynack. Let's see. Make another save. Let's get a quest. Journeyman, I need someone who can cast the open spell. Please tell me you have learned this by now. I'm about to go buy it, so yeah. Well, that's a start. The job I need for you is quite simple. Even a child could probably do it, But here you are. A local merchant, Christina Ashley, brought an antique chest, but has been unable to open it. The best locksmiths in Mershire have tried and failed, so she asked us if we can help. Now we really don't have time for such trifling matters, but the guild could use her patronage, so I agreed to send someone. From what I am told, it sounds like one of Elyzona Kingston's trick boxes. She made hundreds of them in her day, mainly as gifts for her friends, and they still turn up from time to time, as the workmanship really is outstanding. Where was I? Oh, yes. Well, the secret to these boxes is that they are almost impossible to open in any way, except by the use of the simple, standard open spell. She specifically made them resistant to the fancy alternative spells her friends like to use. Yes, she tended to waste her considerable talents on jokes like this. A real shame. Well, run along. Okay then, let's go over here and buy the open spell then. Okay, buy it. Oh my, okay. 400 gold. That's quite a bit, actually. Okay then, well. So, apparently Christina Ashley is actually a local merchant. Let's ask this person. Where is Christina Ashley? Okay, I'm telling you bluntly. Alright, well, get out of here then. My goodness. You with the fancy stripy pants. Where is Christina Ashley? Why the hell would I want to give you directions for Belle? Now you want to tell me. Frickin' Red Guard, always begging us common folk for help. What have you done for me lately? Please. My goodness, the people here are really rude. You, ma'am. Where is Christina? Ask someone who gives a damn. Oh, come on. To be honest, I really couldn't care less. Sorry. Wow, hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, what about you over here with the blue hat? Where is Christina Ashley? Sorry, friend, I can't help you there. I heard of you, Belle. I'd help you if I could. Yeah. Have you... Ahoy. How do I get to... Ahoy? I haven't been reading this. Hold on. Ahoy. How do I get to Christina Ashley? What you're going to want to do is go south of here, I think. Okay, but where is she? You gotta go that way. Just keep going south. Come on. I can tell you it's south of here. Come on. Alright, where the hell is Christina Ashley? I guess I can tell you it's right here. You can see the old antiquities on your map. Alright then. It's on the way to the... On the way to the gate. Well, that was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be, getting people to help. I guess for some reason I'm just not liked here. That is the bank. There's odd antiquities. Let's hope this is a low-level shop, because that would be nice. No, it's just adequate. Wow, I like these textures. I don't know if this is in base Daggerfall, but that's real nice. Like some mahogany wood. Hello there. You're Christina. Hello, Christina. The Mages Guild sent you. Very good. I knew my old friend Rodinac Wixton wouldn't let me down. Here is the box. I hope you have some idea of how to open it. I'm at my wit's end. Well, let's cast open. Smoke pours from the chest as you cast open on it. The lid opens, revealing an engraved card. Dear Dunain Yomhart, hope you like the new place. Did you remember to call the exterminator before you moved in? Your friend, Elyzona Kingston. Tell Rodinak Wixton I appreciate him sending you to help. I guess. Of course, if I had known what had been inside, I might not have been so eager to open it. Yeah, then you could have resold it for hire or something. I'm sorry, what? What? Why is there a bat? Oh. That's what was in the box. Okay. That gave me a bit of a scare. Let's see what's in this shop. There's more of you? I guess the box contains some rodent spawn eggs or something. Let's see if we can clear out the rest of this shop. Oh, a small statue. Okay. Well, I mean, that was interesting. I haven't done that quest before, so... Yeah, sorry for the mess, shopkeep. I guess that's all for the quest. Let's go back to the, Let's go back to the Mages Guild. Sure are a lot of stone monuments here. Alright. Hello there? Eh? What do you want? Oh yes, the trick box. I trust it didn't give you any difficulty. A little good publicity for the Mages Guild and all that rot. Jolly good. Well, that one quest gave us 5 reputation. So let's do another. Since it was so easy. Yeah, I had work, but the situation has resolved itself. Thanks anyways. Really? Let's do one more. One more save. Where is it? Quest save. We need you to get a rare ingredient that is hidden away in a nearby dungeon. You will get a finder's fee of 349 gold pieces. Let's see something else. The Mages Guild of Mershire has an exciting opportunity to benefit from the work of the renowned researcher and scholar, Christabeth Kingsmith. She has agreed to donate some of her research to the guild if we send someone to the Gentle Light of Kinnereth to pick it up. Not surprisingly, she fears necromancer intervention. Very relevant with the later games right here. I take it that you're as excited about this possibility as I am, journeyman. Grand, just grand, capital even. Now, Christabeth Kingsmith is staying in Gentle Light of Kinnereth in a place called the Coppering Residence. For just a few days. The danger is the necromancers. Those reprobate spell slingers are interested in getting to Christabeth Kingsmith in her research. I will give you 13 days to get to Christabeth Kingsmith and back before I send someone else. Good luck. Well, this is nice and easy. Put an anchor here. And we gotta go to the Coppering Residence. I guess it's actually just in town. In that case, let's see. I'm low on spell points then. Wait, is it just the... Wait, hold on. Wait, the Gentle Light of Kinnereth. That's where I need to go. There we go. It's a temple. This one right here. Alright, there we go. I thought I... I thought that would be like an actual temple, not like a location. Alright, let's begin. Oh. A young lad with fierce eyes hands you a letter and runs away into the alleys. Letter DB. Fabel, do not make an enemy of the Dark Brotherhood. We can be great help to one another, but you could not wish for a worse enemy. When you have Christabeth Kingsmith's research paper, bring it to me here at the Mastersmith residence in Mershire. Fail not, or the wrath of Mephala, Queen of Oblivion, be on you. Elizabeth Kingston. I think Elizabeth is a smoker. I don't know why she sounded like that in her letter, but interesting. You. Where's the Coppering residence? Okay, thank you for marking it on my map. Just the one in the corner. There's the Temple of Kinnereth. Alright, Coppering residence. It's a rather small place, huh? Come in. Oops. You there. Are you... Oops. There's Christabeth. You're the Red Guard the Mages Guild sent over to protect my work, yes? Marvelous to meet you, my child. Here's the bally thing. Good luck getting past those infernal necromancers with it. I certainly couldn't. Is that so? Alright, let's get suited up. There might be danger. Let's teleport back, actually. Here we are. So let's see. This says... Oh, here's her... Okay. Here's her, her research. Absolute temperature. The manner by which the diastolic pressure of any two scarce commodities, creating a type of propulsion with no moving parts and virtual silence, has been postulated by thyrionic mathematicians for many years. In conventional thinking, the default parameters of any formula, objectively speaking, it is essential to remember that objectivity is indeed subjective, will always return to what Morthauer called the back medium. However, starting with a grid of complex numbers that more than covers the unit circle and 3 cube roots of 1, we can backtrace by uptracking the negative half numbers and create an infinite basin with dual natures of blackness and whiteness. The rate of adiabatic cooling or warming in unsaturated air can thus be made directly proportional to the fourth power of its absolute temperature. Yeah, see, that made a lot of sense. Alright, wait, we gotta see Elizabeth in the Mastersmith residence. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. You there? Let's do a quick save. You're just a villager. You're the Dark Brotherhood assistant. Elizabeth Kingston, yeah. Do you give Christabeth Kingsmith's work to Elizabeth Kingston of the Dark Brotherhood? Let's go ahead and do that. Oh wait, I clicked no? Okay, thank goodness I saved. Here you go. How kind. The Dark Brotherhood would gratefully offer you 380 gold pieces for your service. In addition, here's a little something I whipped together that should keep you from getting in trouble with Rodinac Wixton and the other Mages Guild members. All research notes look alike anyhow. When they don't yield results, the guild will just throw more assistance at it, or give up the project in embarrassment. The Mages Guild is simply a tedious pack of researchers. You don't have to worry about gold, and thus are never happier than when they are doing pointless work. Is that so? And now we have this one. Evidence, essence, morality, and extraction. When white light is passed through a gas under a medium dense gas at a high temperature, a dynamic thermal instability occurs. Since magicka is usually a very faint source of illumination, gases under much greater pressure are forced to combine with degenerated matter, creating dual forces, beyond and beneath. The end result is a quasi-horizontal conolith composed of anastomosing ductoliths, whose distal ends curl like a harpolith, thin like a sphenolith, or bulge discordantly like an acmolith or ethmolith. There are thus 5 elements that must be contributed towards a universal confederation of what Galarian Vanis called gray matter: perception, evidence, essence, morality, and extraction. Is that so? I bet that's a lot of gibberish that doesn't mean anything. Because that's the fake whip up that the Dark Brotherhood gave me, so... Oh wait, wrong way. We want to go north. Well, here's the palace. That's interesting. Here's the research papers. Oh, this is brilliant stuff. I guess those damn necromancers were not too difficult to handle. At least not for you. Spiffing job, Fabel. Yeah, we're double agent. Alright. Well, I think it's time to wrap up this episode, so let's go to... Oops. Let's go to a nearby inn. Over here. Alright. Let's get a room. And I would love... let's get some broth? What? Let's eat some pie. And take a rest. Oh, it's so nice to have our own room. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Daggerfall. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.